So I give my documents to the lady. She takes a look at me. She takes a look at the passport, and then she takes a look at me again. I'm like, ah, shit. Well, like, I know what's about to happen. She's like, well, you've been randomly selected.
She said that,
randomly selected. Yeah, randomly selected. I'm like, all right.
Let's go, baby. We back, baby. We back, bro. Y'all, man.
That's well deserved, bro.
Yeah, well deserved, man. Yo, well deserved, bro. We've been gone for like 3 years, bro. They probably forgot already.
We might have to.
Yeah, we might have to introduce ourselves, bro. Yeah, man. Let's start over here, man.
So I'm Jan,
Yakubu,
Muhammad,
and this is Tr3Y.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. So yo, it's been a while, man. I mean, we've been going for 2 years.
I mean,
3 years.
3 years.
Now 3 years.
3 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, 2.5.
Let's talk about Yan.
Yeah. So
Let's talk about
I mean, you guys should explain why we've been going, cause I.
Okay, no, you should explain why we've been gone. You should, because to be honest, like it was,
it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
But it's 100% your fault.
How was it my fault?
You said you were gonna be gone for like what? 3
3
months?
months? Yeah.
And yo, it happened. I was living my best life in Africa.
Yeah, but see
that.
see now the audience had to suffer because of that. The audience had to suffer.
We
because
shot
of your best life.
videos. We shot videos before I left.
Yeah, but then you had the camera, so like it was kind of hard for
you
us
had
to.
the equipment, you had
He had
the
everything,
laptop,
but we
you
couldn't
had
edit
everything.
nothing, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, it happens.
Look, can I talk, huh?
Plus,
So
yo, the channel is called.
Let's rewind. You know, talk a little bit about our initial experience when we first, made the channel.
Alright, let's do that.
So, we made the channel because we noticed that our city wasn't really represented on YouTube. So we figured that to fill in that void, right? So that's when Tr3Y came about.
Yep.
And we just, again, I traveled in 2018, so like you guys were supposed to, carry.
But listen, bro,
I love how we keep blaming us like it's our fault. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The channel is called Tr3Y.
Right,
it's not called Dude though.
It's not Dude, it's Tr3Y. Come on, bro.
So I guess let's break down what happened. So 2018, around December, end of the year, I traveled to Ethiopia. I grew up there, between there and the States, so my family's still there. So I was visiting friends. I was also teaching at schools. So doing a little bit of everything, a little bit of photography. I also went to Djibouti. So I originally planned.
Wait, say it again.
You went to Djibouti?
Djibouti, yeah.
For what?
For what?
I have friends there. I have homies there.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not cool.
Hey,
you went to Djibouti?
Let's not.
Got your friends there.
Let's not put a man's business online.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So initially, I was supposed to be gone for 3 months.
All right.
I was living my best life. So that 3 months ended up being an 8-month trip. So I was gone for like.
Correction. It went from 3 months to then 4 months
to
and then 5 months, 6 months,
to 8 months,
7 months, 8 months,
2 years.
to like it felt like 2 years,
Trust
man.
you,
It
bro.
felt like 2 years, bro. Come on, bro.
I remember Yan calling me for like, yo, guys, I just got robbed.
I remember that.
That's not what happened.
Can somebody ship me a phone? I remember that.
I dropped my phone in the Bajaj. That's what happened.
Okay.
What's a Bajaj?
What's a Bajaj?
You know the little. I don't know if they have it in West Africa, but in East Africa, the little blue like tuk-tuk things, like the little blue cars, the Bajaj.
Oh,
They have them in Hargeisa.
It's a car.
Yeah, it's like
those are the small cars. Yeah.
Little small cars?
Yeah. It's like they're 2-seaters, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I dropped my phone on there, and just gotta. It belongs to Allah, right? And just that's how I'll take it, man. Just let the phone go. But yeah, man. So let's just like talk a little about our experiences. Like while I was gone, like a lot of stuff happened. Man.
A lot.
Yo.
Man.
Oh my God.
I don't even know where to start.
That's what I was gonna say. Where does he even start?
I know where you can start. You can start with the Airbnb story. You can start with the Airbnb story. Start with that.
When Yan started gangbanging, that's
That's not what happened.
Yo, bro, god damn.
It wasn't Airbnb. It was just our spot.
Yeah, yo, spot. I explain the spot. Yeah, elaborate on the spot. Elaborate. Go ahead.
That's
So I was one day I was chilling with my boys, in Addis Ababa. We were just chilling at our spot where we hang out at. Yeah. So
what kind of spot is that? Real quick.
Let
it was a spot, man. A little hotel spot. So
yeah, little spot, the hotel spot. Alright, cool.
It was just our spot. Yeah.
I bet.
Alright, cool.
Some of my boys are smoking shisha, yeah.
Ooh.
I don't smoke shisha.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying?
And let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He was there to give dawah. He was dawah, you know what I'm saying? On the deen, alhamdulillah.
So, my brothers, you want for your brother what you want for yourself, right?
You're right.
I was just there, okay, they're doing their thing, but this can be an opportunity, you feel me? So
I'm down.
I was just there for that purpose.
I like that.
I like how we switch it, but it's good. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I can't even hit on it.
I respect that.
Yeah, so they have all these shishas out, right?
Okay.
And all of a sudden, we just hear like loud banging, right?
Okay.
So, like, what's going on? And then like, there's usually somebody who comes to change the rocks, right?
Okay.
So that person comes and like,
What do you mean by the rocks?
like the coals.
Yeah.
Oh, for the shisha?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't relate.
Wait,
I never even seen it before. I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? I can't relate. I don't know what that is.
I need you to say that.
I can't relate.
Yo, he's like, what marks? I know you know what
No, I don't know. I can't relate, bro.
Mashallah.
I'm on the D, though. Man, I'm on the D. You know what I mean? Man's on the Jannah team, right?
So the dude who comes to change the rock, he's telling, yo, the cops are here. I'm like, what? For what? And then somebody tells me that, apparently, like, things, I don't smoke shisha, so I don't follow these rules because they don't apply to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But you're just there at the wrong place.
there.
So apparently, like, you can't, like, privately have shisha, right?
Okay.
Like, it has to be, like, you have to have a license or something like that. Like, only, like,
Like shisha lounge and stuff?
Exactly. So, like,
But is that like, what would be the penalty?
I don't even remember. But anyways, the cops were there.
Goddamn.
And, we're like, yo, we shut the door. Turn the lights off, like, we're just gonna like be silent and act like there's nobody in the room. So they're going room to room knocking, right?
Yeah.
So
They were doing the mannequin challenge, dog. They were doing the mannequin challenge.
In 2020, what's that?
2019.
So they eventually get to our room, yeah?
Yeah.
And they're just knocking, banging on the door. Like I thought they were gonna bust it down, you feel me?
Yeah.
So we're like, yo, everybody stay silent. So they're just banging, going to other doors, coming back to our doors, banging again, and we're just dead silent. And they go away. So 20 minutes, no more banging, right? So we're thinking, yo, the coast is clear, yeah?
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden we hear noises coming from like above us, yeah?
Damn.
So
Okay.
So I look towards the window and there's banging on the windows, right?
So the feds was on the window?
Yeah, bro, they're on the roof. They're on the roof because they had a little, the little fire escape.
Yeah.
They climbed up there.
Bro, these dudes are athletic. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, man.
Right.
So they're just banging, man. We're just like dead silent. And that's when I started texting you.
Yeah, because that
I remember.
bro, wallahi, bro, I thought you were a gangbanger. Wallahi, I'm like, yo, what's this guy telling me? The feds here, shisha. I'm like, yo, he's
I'm thinking
gangbanger.
like, yo, these guys are gonna bust through this window and arrest all of us. It's like, I'm done. Let me text my homies like back in Canada.
Yo, free my nigga, yeah. Free my nigga, yeah.
I remember Yaku was telling me like, yo, Giannis, he's trapped under a bed.
I was under the bed, man.
What's
I
going
thought they
on?
were gonna bust through the window. I'm like, let me slide under this bed real quick.
I was confused, bro. I was like, yo, I need some context.
Oh my god.
So, kind of like, we just stayed silent. Even then, when they were banging on the windows, at that point, I thought, yo, like, they're gonna bust through this. So eventually, they just went away. And right after they go away, guess what people do? Bring their shishas right back out. The music goes
Hey,
man, all habits are man. Like, yo.
I dodged this one, but like, I think this is my cue to leave.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, for real. Because anything
Can't
can
say come back. You can't.
Anything can pop off, man.
So that was just like one of the different things, man. And then like, what else happened to me while I was there?
Wait, let me think.
Yeah, I got into a car accident.
Whoa, hold on. Oh yeah, yo, he got into a car. Yo, please.
Oh, the car accident?
Please let him know what happened. Please, he got into the car accident.
Yeah.
It was a little fender bump, it wasn't nothing serious.
Alright, explain to them how you got that fender bump.
Yeah, I was like, alright, we're at the Sheikh's house, right?
Yeah.
And we were.
Alhamdulillah, this guy's always on the dean, talking about the dean. Yo, wallahi, shout out to you, man.
Wherever Yan goes, like the dean follows
Yo,
him.
wallahi, alhamdulillah, bro. You need to be more like him, bro. Wallahi, we gotta be more like him.
So we're at the Sheikh's house. We had this dhikr, like we do it a lot in Ethiopia. We had this dhikr session, right?
Okay.
Where basically we're there all night, basically just we don't just making dhikr.
Oh, that's the wallahi, that's the
all the way into Fajr, right? So we prayed, we stayed up all night making dhikr and all that, and said salawat on the Prophet sallallahu. And then so Fajr comes, we pray Fajr, we dip. So I have to drive everybody home that came with me, right?
Okay.
So I drop everybody home, and some people live like on other parts of the city, right? So like I drop everyone home. I'm like, yes, I'm about to make it to my crib, right?
Yeah.
And that's when that sleep starts kicking in. That's when like
one thing about Yan, he can sleep anywhere.
But this I was sleep deprived, man. Like all night, no
I feel
sleep.
you.
So I'm like, oh man, I'm starting to feel it. I didn't just pull over, and because in normal circumstances, that's what I would have done. Like if I'm feeling drowsy, just pull over, yeah. But like I was like, yo, I just dropped everybody off. I'm about to make it home.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, and eventually like, yo, my forehead is on the wheel, bro. And then,
How does that happen?
How, dog?
And then I wake up because of the collision, yeah?
Yo.
So how do I think? It's like I was driving slow.
Okay.
So it was chill. I just like, I did what I did to his car, but anyway, that's beside the point.
It was only a fender bump.
Yeah, it was just a little bump. But the point is, yo, if I was speeding, let's say like, if I floored it while I was asleep,
yo,
I might have been done,
different
man.
problem.
So like the fact,
Alhamdulillah, honestly, bro, alhamdulillah that
nothing serious happened,
you know,
for
because
sure.
that would have been tough.
Yeah,
That would have been tough.
So,
alhamdulillah.
and then the trip to Djibouti, mashallah, beautiful country.
Yeah, very beautiful, very beautiful.
Very beautiful country.
Alhamdulillah, man.
Yeah, man, I was only in Djibouti for like 4 days. I went to visit one of my friends. I got married, yeah?
Okay.
So I was with him. I went to his wedding or whatever. So it was pretty blessed. We went to the desert part of Djibouti. I had camel milk.
Camel milk.
I never had camel milk in my life.
It's an acquired taste. You gotta get
That's it. You gotta get used to it. Yeah.
Like most people who try for the first time don't really like it, but like you just gotta get used to it.
Is it kind of like remember the spot that you took us to, the Queen Sheba?
Yeah, Queen Sheba.
The raw meat.
Nah, it's
Nah,
it's
I'm talking about like the acquired taste or the acquired taste aspect of it. Because you know how not a lot of people.
You're talking about kitfo.
Yeah, but yo, didn't you like it from the first get? Like
I like it
that's
from
what
the
I'm saying.
That's amazing. But yeah, it's an acquired taste too.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. What about you guys, man? You guys did travel too.
Hey, LA, Vegas, LA, bro. What happens in Vegas stays. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby.
As a Muslim, what are you gonna do in Vegas?
We went to give dawah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're doing. In the same way you went to the spot to give out, we do the same thing.
And we see people gambling. We're like,
yo, come on, guys, brothers, yo, Yom Qiyamah's coming soon, bro. You don't want to go to Jahannam, dog. It's hot, dog.
I remember you saying you got detained and teed out though.
Yeah.
Now we're about to get locked up for being Somali.
Yo, you gotta talk about that. Oh my god.
Yo, what happened is, so we flew from Montreal to Toronto, and we had a layover. Was it in Toronto?
No, it was Toronto. We're going from T-Dot to Vegas.
Yeah, I said, but we had to stop in Toronto for a few minutes.
Yeah.
We're in Toronto. We're having breakfast. Yeah, and bro, our flight is like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're just chilling. Like we completely forgot. Like we're just chilling, having breakfast. People cracking jokes or having a good time, and then all of a sudden we hear a flight number.
Yeah.
They're like, guys, approach the gate. Your flight is soon. So we're like, all right, cool. We got all of the documents. We got our passports. So there was only one line. Remember, like they had three lines, but two of them were closed down. There was only one line.
Like they shut down one of the doors or something.
Two of the doors. Yeah, two doors completely
crazy.
So there's only one line, and that line was huge. And there were so many people too. But yeah, so I see Yakubu, like he gives his documents. She's like, yeah, you're good to go. The other brother comes in. He gives his documents. He's good to go. It's my turn, right? It's my turn. I'm like, yo, normally I should be good to go. Like I didn't kill nobody. I'm good. So I give my documents to the lady. She takes a look at me. She takes a look at the passport, and then she takes a look at me again. I'm like, shit, well, like, I know what's about to happen. It's like, well, you've been randomly selected
she said that,
randomly selected. I'm like, all right, cool.
That's a fancy way of saying that you're
That's it. They're profile. Anyways,
terrorist.
I'm like, okay, cool. Where do I go from here? She's like, just follow that dude. This dude's gonna come. Just make sure you follow him. I'm like, cool. Man comes, security for like the airport, whatever. He brings me to this room. But by the way, like I'm walking, right? And there's a huge lineup. Yeah. People staring me down like I killed something. Like I'm an actual terrorist.
Oh, that
was tough. And they had the dogs. I don't even. Why did they bring dogs? They actually brought dogs.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
I was like, bro, I'm not gonna run. Like, there's nowhere to run. Like, I'm in an airport. Anyways, they bring me to this little door, and it's funny. I'll never forget. There's this Mexican brother, right? So there's a Mexican brother and there's a Pakistani brother. Moment I come in. I sit down, dude was like, just sit down, I'll be right back. So I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, and I see these two guys are stressed. Like you could tell they've been there for a minute. And the Latino brother is like, yes, yeah, he's like, yes, why they bring you here?
Like they do in jail, bro.
Like, it's like, why they bring your headset? I'm like, honestly, I don't even know. I don't know why they brought me here. Like, I was going to Vegas. I was about to have a good time until this dude showed up. And he's like, yes, it's cool, just chill, you know? I'm like, alright, cool. I'm waiting there, and dude comes back. He starts asking me questions. He's like, what's your first name? What's your last name? Where you from? Your mother's country? Where were you born? Where'd you go to school? Do you work? Have you robbed anyone? Like, I'm like, bro, chill. And he even asked me, what's your tribe? I'm like, even I don't know what's your tribe. I'm like, damn. Anyways, whatever. I answer the questions. He tells me, listen, just sit back there again, and I'll call you like in a few minutes. Bro, an hour goes by. Not even an hour goes by. You guys call me.
Yeah, because we were about to jet on the
You guys call me. You guys call me, and you guys are like, yo, we're playing. Like, where you at? I'm like, bro, like I'm detained.
Because they called your name. Because you know when they're running late, they called your name.
I didn't know where he went.
I mean, because we were texting him, like we was trying to keep update, and then they're like, okay, he's detained or whatever. And then they said we was trying to stall as much as possible. And then they called, they're like, yo, Muhammad Farah. And me and the brother were like, yo, that's our boy, yo, chill out, we need to get him, you know?
Remember, by this time the plane is packed. Like,
like we're ready to go.
Like, I'm the only passenger that's missing. Yo. So the flight attendant, I'm with her on the phone. She's like, so where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm detained. Like, I don't know what's going on. Could you like tell the pilot to like wait? Cause like, I'm not trying to miss my flight. She's like, are you detained or are you in secondary? Like, I didn't know it was a difference.
And I remember the brother was like, yo, which one is worse? She's like, detained. Like, damn.
I'm like, yo, I don't know if I think I'm in second. I'm like, which is like, would they ask any questions? I'm like, yeah, they asked me questions and whatever. So she's like, oh, okay, well, guess what? We're still gonna leave, but we'll hook you up. Yeah, bro. She's like,
they kind of stopped the whole for one
person. But I understood that. I was like, cool, no problem. Anyways, you guys leave, and the dude comes back. That's after like 2 hours. 2 hours of sitting there. 2 hours. And you can see like the Pakistani guy is like, yo, he's pissed. He's with his family. Like, he has a kid. His wife is there. And after 2 hours, the dude is like, okay, you know what? You're good to go, whatever. I'll never forget, like, the two guys were confused.
Because they were there longer than you.
Because they were there longer than me, bro. Yo! So, like, yo, the thing is, like, I was frustrated, but, like, I was happy that I was leaving before anybody else. You know what I mean? So I was like,
it could have been worse.
Exactly. So I packed up my stuff, and, yo, the Latino guy said, hey, you already learned? Like, yeah, man. I'm like, bro, chill. Like, your time is gonna come too. Like, I'm about to leave, but like, your time is.
Yo, my guy said, "Inna Allah ma'asab," bro. You good? Don't even worry about it, man. Your time coming.
It was crazy. So, anyways, I go. And
but you know what's crazy, dog? Like, cause I remember, cause we was in the like, cause I was updating my Instagram story, right?
Snapchat.
On Snapchat, Instagram. I'm like, yo, bro, yo, we're in Vegas, but yo, they got my nigga Muhammad detained, bro. This ain't fair, bro. Free my nigga Muhammad, bro. It was crazy, bro.
But yeah, bro. What's crazy is that in normal circumstances, like, they don't refund you your ticket.
Yeah, that's true.
But the lady at the counter was very nice. She was like, listen, what happened? You know, I told her I got detained. I told her they were asking me questions, and I missed 2 flights.
Yeah,
so she's like, I missed 2 flights, by the way.
That's crazy.
She's like, I missed 2 flights. And she's like, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. And there was a, what is it called? I think it was Muslim. He was like, yo, what happened, man? Did they ask you questions? I'm like, yeah, man. Like, they detained me and whatnot. Like, maybe missed 2 flights. And he's like, man, brother, what's your name, brother? What's your name? I thought my name is Muhammad. It's like, I knew it, brother. I knew it. You're Muslim, right? Like, are you Muslim? I'm like, yeah, he's Muslim. This dude understood the struggle, man. He really understood the struggle.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's probably because of it, man, because I'm Muslim. But anyways, the lady was really nice enough. She told me, like, listen, you won't have to pay. I'll book you another flight. So I arrived in Vegas at like midnight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's like 8 hours after you guys.
Yeah, cause yo, the from Tr3Y to Vegas is like an hour and a half, or something like that.
Yeah, is it? Like, I think it's like
it wasn't
from Tr3Y to like Vegas.
Yeah, Tr3Y to Vegas.
I think it was like
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, so we got there cause they're like 3 hours behind us, right?
Yeah.
So we got there at like in the morning time, their time, or whatever. Like close to the afternoon. We got into our hotel, everything. And then you came back.
I came in. Well, I remember like it was midnight. I remember because I was.
Bro, the moment I landed on the flight though, man, I would have been vexed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but bro, like, what do you do? Like, you can't just spaz at the office. So like, you just.
Now, wallahi, you're better than me because I would have started spazzed. I would have started confessing to stuff I didn't even do, dog. I would have been like, yeah, him, I killed him. I killed him too. Just out of frustration. Like, that's crazy.
But man, anyways, I remember the moment I stepped foot like in Vegas, bro, the heat took me by surprise.
Whoa.
It was hot.
Bro, dog.
Like desert hot.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
obviously,
from
like,
the
it's
desert,
but like it was super hot.
And you know what's funny?
How long you guys in Vegas though?
We were there for like 3 days or something.
Yeah,
3 days?
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days, yeah.
But you know what's funny? Cause remember, cause I was updating my Instagram story, like we were, like you in Vegas, you trying to have fun. So I'm updating. I'm like, yo, we're having a good time, but Muhammad is still not here.
Having in Vegas though.
That's the question.
Yo, listen. My phone is better. Listen, my phone is better than both y'all phones.
I said what type of phone?
No, he
you
just.
having in
Why you
Vegas,
feeling
though?
so tripped, bro? He asked you what kind of phone you had. Don't be.
I heard phone.
I said fun.
He
What
said,
kind
oh,
of
fun?
you
Oh,
having?
he
He
said
said what
phone.
phone? He
Yeah.
said phone.
No, he
I
said
said fun.
phone. See, I heard phone too.
I heard phone
You
too.
guys are tripping. I said what kind of fun we having in Vegas?
Oh, okay.
We were having halal fun. All the fun that is halal, but on the halal was that's the type of fun.
Let us know about the halal fun.
I'll let you know about the halal fun. But like once we got once you touched base, I was updating everybody. I'm like, yo. And then when you finally made it to Vegas, I'm like, yo, my nigga, Muhammad, they thought they couldn't tell my nigga, hell no. Yo, everybody started commenting and replying to my show, like, yeah, my nigga Muhammad is free. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know it, dog. They don't even know it. Like, yeah, my Muhammad, let's go. It was freaking funny, dog.
Yo, I wish I could snap while I was inside, bro. Cause I was like, yo, they probably watching. They probably think that you're telling your terrorist friends that's something that's going on. So I was like, I won't even try that.
But you know what's crazy? I had like when we first touched base in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Like like you pulling out your phone, you know what I mean? You trying to enjoy the scenes or whatever,
Yeah.
right? And then something crazy happened. Like it wasn't that bad, but whatever. Like I'm pulling out my phone and I'm
That was before I arrived.
yeah, but way before you arrived, like right when we touched base.
Okay.
So like I'm pulling out my phone and then there's those Showtime Vegas girls that are like half naked, they like no haya whatsoever.
Yo, speaking of fun.
Hold on.
No,
Listen, this has nothing to do with me. Okay, like this has nothing.
You know what's crazy? Cause I wasn't there, so they took advantage.
No. Listen.
Where do you even run into showgirls?
I was trying to figure that out. I was trying to figure that out too, bro. Now listen, bro. Like, wallahi, I'm the one who's innocent. I'm the one who's scheme, dog. I put out my phone. Okay, my gaze is lower because mine is still there. You know what I mean? Because we're there for dawah purposes, right? We're not there for any other reason other than to give dawah, right? So I pull out my phone, dog, and then the Showtime Vegas girls touches my muscles like, ooh, you got nice muscles. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Yeah, whoa, chill. Don't, you know what I mean? And then another well, like 2 seconds later, another one came to touch my chest. I'm like, well, I'm here for dawah purposes only. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. And then she was like, yo, you want to take a picture? Nah, I'm good. Like, hey, yo, my boys over there. I'm gonna come back later, dog. Yo, it's crazy. SubhanAllah. Yo, oh man, SubhanAllah.
But Vegas was a nice trip. Well, we went to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, and we drove a Tesla. Come on now, have you ever driven a Tesla?
Do you own a Tesla?
Don't worry about it. Have you ever driven a Tesla?
Do you own a Tesla?
But the question is, have you ever drove a Tesla? Have you drove a
Was
Tesla?
the Tesla yours?
Did you ever set foot in a Tesla and press on the gas?
I drove my boy's AMG, yeah, but it's not mine. So it's like the Tesla's not yours.
Yeah, but see the thing is, but the question, you know what I mean? Hey, dog. The question was, have you ever driven a Tesla?
No, I
Alright, cool. But we owned the Tesla at the point in time that we were driving in front of it.
At that moment,
Most of the time, we owned that. Come on,
You drove a vehicle that does not belong to you for a finite period
Hey,
of time.
listen. From the moment you rent the car,
you should have said rent. You should have said from the moment you
from the moment you buy.
Okay.
You didn't buy the car.
I mean, we kind of use
The moment you have the car, the moment you drive the car,
it's yours.
It's yours.
I've never heard it. I don't know where you guys are getting this from, but
Anyways, the point is you drove a Tesla. Like you got hated and shit.
y'all drove a Tesla, mashallah.
You could have just said, mashallah.
Why are you gonna say mashallah from the gate? You gotta have to go. Did you own a Tesla?
Because you're like, oh, have you ever drove a Tesla?
Yeah, we were just asking.
You were trying to flex on me.
No, I wasn't flexing. I was just asking a simple question. I was asking a simple question, bro. Alright, man.
Alright, whatever, man. Hating ass. Anyways.
Mashallah, man, driving Tesla.
Yeah, bro. We went to the Grand Canyon, bro.
Yeah, we went to
Bro,
the Grand
like,
Canyon.
that was weird.
Bro, like the way we planned this trip, yo, the night before we spent so much time like planning the trip. We're like, we're gonna go this, we're gonna go there. We're gonna fill the car with gas. We're gonna charge the car.
Yeah, because you know we up there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we up there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We don't deal with gas. What's gas? Have you ever heard of gas? Have you ever heard of gas? I don't know gas. I don't speak broke. You know what I'm saying?
Driving other people's cars.
Yo, I'm dead.
Oh,
Alright, so that's it. The way we planned the trip was horrible.
Yeah,
like,
it's subhanallah, bro.
we planned it the night before, and we're like, you know what? Let's just wing it.
Actually, yo, let's not disrespect the brother that
planned the trip.
Wallahi, he was,
Nah,
he put in work. Wallahi, he put in work. Like, he was planning the trip for February, dog. Like, nah, let's not disrespect him like that, man.
I'm sure he's gonna watch this video.
You guys are not going to disrespect me like that. You don't give us the call like, nah, bro, you're not going to disrespect me like this.
Yo! But anyways, so we drove 8 hours to spend only 20 minutes in the Grand Canyon.
I mean,
that was horrible.
I mean, it looks nice, but like, after you see all the
That's
rocks.
it.
Facts. But to be honest, it was a vibe. It's just a vibe, you know.
Yeah,
you there with your brothers and stuff
It
like
was a
that.
nice trip.
It's vibes, bro.
And then we went to
LA. LA, baby.
LA was nice.
Yo, LA was dope. We went to the Staples Center.
How long were we out in LA for?
The rest of the time.
What was that?
Our trip was 10 days long.
Yeah.
The first 3 days was in Vegas, and then the rest was
like a week. We spent like a week.
Basically.
Yeah.
In LA was.
But yo,
dope.
shout out to the brother's uncle.
Yeah, subhanallah, bro. Yo, this guy let us stay in his
Best
crib for the whole time. Wallahi, we didn't have to pay squat.
Free of charge.
Bro, and yo, he kept feeding us. Like,
Bro,
and I couldn't, because he's mad religious. So, it got to the point where I had to hit him with the, yo, brother, 1/3, leave a third for bread, eat it. Yeah, 1/3 water, 1/3
the ratio.
The ratio happened. Yeah, you're right, brother. And in 5 minutes, like, yo, eat some more. I'm like, yo, my God, I'm about to.
One thing I noticed is like a lot. It's usually like, mashallah, Muslims who like are really on deen that have that like spirit, true hospitality. You feel me?
True.
And like for example, like when I was in Afar in Ethiopia,
The Afar region,
the Afar region. And I would go there, like I go with my friends to the rural areas, and we spend some time like in the desert, whatever.
Yeah.
And we would just pull up in the village, right? And we would just like, yo, we're your guests. That's all we say, we're your guests. Imagine pulling up to somebody's house and telling them, and just announcing yourself as their guest.
What bills are you paying for you to come tell me that?
Exactly. And they would just they'll roll out a carpet, start bringing out food.
Yeah.
And so like, you really like, and that's from Iman, you know?
Yeah,
that's dope. Some people really have that like, you know, like.
Not for real, I remember we went to Santa Barbara. We went to go pray Jummah there.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful mosque, man. It's a beautiful mosque, man. I remember we asked the brother for directions. We're like, yo, do you know any good spots to go eat? And he's like, you guys from here? Like, no, we're not from here. We're from Montreal. He's like, listen, guys, you guys don't even look. You don't need to look for a place to eat. We're gonna feed you.
All you guys that's exactly what I'm talking
He's
about.
like, all you guys need to do is sit down, and we'll bring the food. Don't even stress about that.
But yo,
like Yakubu was like, yo, I don't believe this. Nah.
Because yo, I gotta trust these. I don't trust people like that. But I'm like, nah, bro. Thank you, but yo, we got ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
trust me, Yakubu was not happy.
Yo, like,
nah, you guys really gonna do this?
Yo, I'm looking at Muhammad. I'm like, yo, bro, like, no, let's dip, bro. Like, I'm not trying to, they can kidnap us or something like that. Like, bro, they might be strapped. You don't know, man.
But like, they felt like really genuine.
Yeah, but yo, honestly, alhamdulillah, they were good people, man. Good people, alhamdulillah, yo, good people, bro.
Man, LA was a nice trip, for real.
Live,
I went to what is it called? What is it? The Walk of Fame.
Oh yeah, the Walk of Fame was dope. Walk of Fame is
star on the wall.
Yeah, we took pics on the Muhammad Ali. We saw what's his name?
Yo, we saw
the UFC dude, John.
That was in Vegas.
That was in Vegas. Yeah,
we met John Jones.
John Jones. Yeah. Apparently, I don't know
he's taller than he looks, man.
Yeah, he's 6'5", I think.
Yeah,
he's 6'5", 220 or something like that.
Like real
200. I think he's 205 or something like that.
2019 was a dope year, man. Yeah. We had so much planned for 2020. Like we were supposed to do like a big tour of different countries. We were supposed to go to London.
Yeah.
And then
UK.
That is the.
That's it. I said yeah. I was just repeating what you said. No. Listen. You said London, right?
That's implied.
I was supporting your statement. I said UK.
No, I feel like that's a neck. But we're laughing like it's a neck.
That's not a neck.
You're laughing like
yo,
it's a
he
neck.
said London. I said UK.
But we're going to one city.
Yeah, and then going to another city.
But I was naming countries. The next country, the next city, I would have named the country.
Nah,
too.
you said London.
Yeah.
And then he said
I said
UK.
As if-
As if it
No,
was
I
another
like-
country.
First of all, I can't even take that from Yan. Yan is a certified hater. Like he always hates on people for no reason.
Nah.
Like you coming from you? Nah. I don't
I'm
take
sorry.
that.
I got.
Please, no.
I got.
Yo,
My
you know
my
what,
fingers
bro?
already out.
You see when you kill innocent people? This is it, bro. Like, nah.
So we're supposed to go to London, yeah, and then we're supposed to go to Ethiopia.
Oh, you good?
Then then Ethiopia, Djibouti, Eritrea, and Hargeisa, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh,
What's going on with the Eritrea?
Why'd you single
I
out
don't know. I'm
Eritrea?
just all I know is that Eritrea is a nice spot, man. That's
Yeah,
good.
my show.
Oh yeah, you
Alhamdulillah,
care
bro.
to explain?
Yeah, I got some homies.
I'm just all I'm saying is that Eritrea is a nice spot. It's a beautiful place, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure you know, right?
Yeah, listen, I have a friend.
In Eritrea, right?
Yeah, from Canada.
What's up with that blog you read?
What blog?
Ever since Yakubu read that blog,
This
he got
blog.
like the
What
government.
blog? I don't even know what blog you guys are talking about. All I know is
This man-
Eritrea. All I know is that
this
Eritrea is a
man-
beautiful space.
This man read a blog saying that the Eritrean government said that every man needs to have 2 wives.
I never.
Yeah.
What?
And the moment he read that,
ran with it.
he
What?
ran with it, bro.
Bro,
Like,
all I
I
said
didn't
was.
even care to check the sources.
Whoa! You see how they're lying?
Since then,
You see how these guys are lying?
Bro,
Since then, this man's been on a mission to go to Eritrea.
Well, I want Moroccan girls. Bro, what are you talking about?
Bro,
you know I want Moroccan girls. Why are you splitting the island? I don't want Moroccan
Bro,
girls.
how many times they said, yo, we gotta go to
You
Eritrea?
gotta, bro, you
How
even
many
said,
times-
he asked me, yo, how do you get a visa from Eritrea?
Well,
I was like, what
why
is
are
this?
you lying? You guys know I want a Moroccan though. You know that. Everybody knows
Yeah,
that.
that's a fact.
Okay, you know I want a Moroccan, right?
But yo,
Right?
I know that too, bro.
Okay, so why would I want to go to Eritrea?
But that doesn't, bro. I
You
can,
tell us
bro.
that.
I can like Latinas, but I can also like. Arabs.
But everybody in the entire galaxy knows I want a Moroccan. So I don't know where you guys came up with Eritrea.
Maybe you changed
Yo,
your
you're
mind.
the
No,
one
I
that
didn't-
kept bringing up this article.
No, I didn't bring up. I said Eritrea is a beautiful place. But I seen pictures. Mashallah, beautiful.
Yeah, but that's what you're saying on camera.
Right.
We know what you.
We know what you're saying.
You see how these guys is lying, bro? Y'all forgot in the like the believers are the brothers, and you just gonna lie? You gonna lie on my name like this? You gonna lie on my name? Like this?
Listen, let's not reveal texts. I don't want to reveal any texts right now. But like, let's just.
Yo, you know, actually, when that rumor was going on, a lot of Eritreans were vexed, man. Some of my friends were vexed. You know, it's not true, boy. You lying on our
Yo!
It's not true, man.
But it's not true.
But
It is what it is.
Let's clarify
I don't
that.
care if it's true or not. I don't like. That's not.
That's the
I like
problem.
Eritrea.
That is exactly the problem. You don't care if it's true or not.
But the thing is, I like
alright,
Eritrea
let's-
because
But
it's
you
a
can still,
place, bro.
honestly, you can still go like Eritrea is a very beautiful.
It is a beautiful place.
That's
Don't
a
get me
very
wrong.
It is a beautiful
It is
place. I
very
do want to still go.
But it's just like your reasoning behind is.
My reasoning
very
behind it is because it's a
understandable.
beautiful place, mashallah.
Alright.
That's
We'll
what
give
we
them the
do.
benefit of the doubt and leave it there.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
leave it
sure.
Yeah,
there.
man. So we plan to go to those 5 countries, yeah, and then
That's
like, boom, the lockdown hit us, man.
Yeah.
Killed us, man.
Yo, summer 2020 was supposed
Coronavirus.
to be
Coronavirus!
but then,
And then,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
but we did have some like good moments though. Like when they lifted the lockdown shit.
Yeah. Yo, 2020
We had some good moments in
was
the
a
summer.
crazy year in
Yeah,
itself.
man.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
yo,
Bro,
we
it
lost
started with like.
yo, Kobe, man.
Oh,
But yo, even before Kobe?
That hit me personally.
Yo,
man.
well, like, yo,
Yeah.
because everybody knows I'm a big basketball fan, so
Yeah.
that.
Man, 2021. I mean, we're still in lockdown, and we got a curfew.
And we got
got
curfew on
curfew,
top of
Bro.
that.
So we'll see, man. We'll
Which
see.
means you
man.
can't leave after 8, just
Yo,
in case.
but
You
as
guys
can't
soon as
leave.
this is lifted,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. But yo, they shut down the airports too. Like you can't. No, I said
You can't go to like
you can't go to
warm
like
travel
warm
destinations,
countries.
that's
Yeah,
it.
like the south, I think,
Yeah,
Mexico
yeah.
and stuff.
It's crazy,
That's
man.
tough,
But
man.
Yeah, man, that brings us to
man,
2021.
2021, we're here, we're back.
That's
You know,
it.
Back better than ever,
more
bro.
consistency, you know, we got a lot
You know
of
what I'm
stuff.
saying? This whole lockdown just means that we're just gonna go a lot harder. We're gonna be more consistent. We're gonna come out with some heat, bro. Straight fire. You know what I
So we
mean?
need you guys to stay tuned to like, comment,
Shout out
subscribe.
to
The 80 subscribers, dog. Shout out to
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah.
We had 86 at one point, and then nah, those three guys, y'all gonna have to come back, man. Y'all gonna have to come back, bro. You know what I mean? But alhamdulillah, bro. But yeah, bro. You guys are staying home. You guys got nothing better to do, so you might as well just watch our videos. You know what I'm saying? Tell y'all friends about us. So we're gonna need you, like you said,
those
Yeah.
numbers.
like,
That's where we've been.
comment,
Numbers up.
subscribe, run it up, and
That's what it is.
Tr3Y, we out.